Afternoon, we are continuing to follow new revelations from the FBI in its investigation of the deadly 6th Street mass shooting.
A gunman opened fire outside Buford's bar in the early morning hours of March 1st, killing 3 people and hurting 15 others. Federal investigators are now revealing the shooter's motivation.
Senior reporter Tony Plohetsky first broke this story for us on KVUE News Midday today. He's back with us this afternoon. Tony, what is the FBI saying now?
Well, this is significant because it is a major investigative update and the first of its kind that we've received in weeks. The agency sent out new details today saying its large-scale investigation has shown the gunman did have grievances related to the U.S. military actions in Iran that motivated his attack, but they say he acted alone. The shooter had specific personal triggers, those are the words according to the FBI, relating to the military involvement in Iran, and evidence showed he admired the Iranian leader who was killed in a U.S.-Israeli strike the day before the attack at Buford's bar. But at the same time, the FBI says there is no evidence of outside direction or funding related to the attack, and there is also no information, and perhaps this is the most important question of all, about why he chose this location for the mass shooting. In this image released by APD, you can see the gunman was wearing a shirt with the words "Property of Allah" on it. Investigators say he also had a t-shirt with an Iranian flag. And just after the shooting, authorities mobilized the Joint Terrorism Task Force to help investigate. Now, Austin police officers, as we well know, stopped the attack within 1 minute when 3 of them opened fire on the gunman and killing him at the scene.
Yeah, so Tony, as you're talking about Austin police, right, with this new information from the FBI, but where are the local investigators in all of this?
So it was always the case that the FBI, because of the resources they have and the expertise in investigating possible terrorism, were handling this segment of the investigation. We know that Austin police has continued their own investigation, including the actions of officers, which of course there seems to be no policy violation of any type, but that has primarily been their focus. But there has continued to be a collaborative effort between the FBI and APD during the course of this investigation.
The FBI releasing a lot of information that we were looking for today. A big question, the motive here. What else is there for the FBI to release? Do we expect them to release any more information?
It's a good question. We, of course, had been pressing for additional information since that day about what they could possibly uncover during the course of their investigation. But where it goes from here, they still have, we are told, a trove of forensic evidence, electronic data that they are going through. But with regard to what the FBI may say to the public or not in coming weeks or months, that is an open question at this point, but it is my understanding that the federal government did want to get this information out to the community, knowing that there were so many questions and knowing just how impactful this was on Austin.
And you underscore a very important question that is still unanswered. Why Buford's?
Yeah, good question. That, as I've said before, so often in situations like this, there are always questions that we will just, unfortunately, often never know the answer to.
Yeah. Tony Plohetsky continuing to stay on top of this for us. Tony, we thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, as we mentioned earlier, 3 people died in the shooting that morning. 30-year-old George Pedersen, 19-year-old Ryder Harrington, and 21-year-old Savitha Sean was a student at UT Austin. She was a double major in management information systems and economics and was set to graduate this weekend. UT plans to award her degree to her family. Her parents have also established a scholarship to honor her memory.